Welcome to Florida Beach Walks. I'm Roxanne, checking out Amelia Island State Park for the first time. This park is located along Florida's uppermost east coast. It was after my first visit to Little Talbot Island State Park, about 7 miles to its south, that I put this area on my list to check out. After, we'll head down to Little Talbot Island too. These beaches are so vastly gorgeous. Collectively, we'll find knobbed whelks, sailor's ears, a wing oyster, angel wings, fallen wings, false wings, jackknifes, and more. Join me. Let's walk Amelia and Little Talbot Islands. Oh, there they are. Look at that. They were so cute. We haven't even gotten out to the beach yet. We're just in the parking lot, and there was fiddler crabs. They're so cute with their one dominant big old clunky claw. All right, so here we are facing the inlet. So this is the inlet side that we walked to get out where I wanted to check out, which is around the tip of this island. So it was pretty calm here, calm water, a lot of fishing going on. You can park your car right on the beach. A lot from, I guess, Daytona up, a lot of the beaches you can drive a car. And here's Ella. She's getting the easy ride out. Now, beyond this point, you can only walk and take your bike. You can't bring beach chairs, anything like that, because they do have a lot of nesting on this like southern tip of this part of Amelia Island. And here is where we just parked. And so we are walking along here where all the people were parked and fishing. And then that is the point where you can't go with all your stuff. And so this is the tip and area that I wanted to explore. And then 7 miles south, we're going to go check out Little Talbot Island State Park. So the whole walk out here on this inlet side, I really didn't find any shells. I was looking in the water, just a little bit of shell hash here and there. Here's a Titan acorn barnacle. So I decided to walk closer up near the dunes, and I started finding little piles like this. Here is a speckled crab carapace, and they're not normally red, so I believe that's the sun that turns those red. I was hoping to find one of these. This is a fallen angel wing, the Atlantic mud piddock. Last time I was shelling up here near Talbot Island, I didn't find one, and I was hoping I would find one here. Yay!
Mommy, what is this?
An oyster.
Is that
here.
good?
Here.
Is it good?
Well, it's nothing that I really want right now, but people do make projects with it. Like these pineapple like sculptures they put on wood. I've seen them on Etsy. They're absolutely gorgeous. They'll have like the inside of the oyster decoupaged and with the gold leafing on the outside. Absolutely stunning. Maybe one day I'll have time to do that. Right now is totally not the season to get too crazy with the shell crafts. I try to do something every now and then though. All right, here's a cockle, but that looks like it's been buried for a while. Turning that dark color. Wow, look how dark all these shells are. It's a broken knobbed whelk. This shell hash went out for a while. So I'm assuming that's how high the water goes. I don't know if that was a super high tide, a normal tide, not sure. Here is another heart cockle, the Atlantic giant cockle. I'll keep that one since it wasn't stained too much. All right, some evidence of angel wings. And trash. Well, at least this is fun trash. Oh, goodness, the things you find at the beach, man. What's your wildest thing you've ever found at the beach? I want to know. Put it in the comments. I think the scariest thing I've ever found was, well, with a friend, we were doing beach cleanup. She found a syringe. And there is a Florida fighting conch the broken piece of one, and here's a whoa, a much older one. Little Ella leading the pack down there. She couldn't take her stroller, so she had to walk. She did pretty good for walking so far. Here's a good example of nature's iron-based shell dye. Buried shells with little to no oxygen cause this dark reaction in the shells. Trace amounts of iron in the shell will combine with sulfur to form iron sulfide, which acts as a dye, staining the shells with dark hues. So I did walk out in that sand. You can see all the swirlies that's going in different directions. Man, I sunk like a rock. I got out of there. I was like, it's like quicksand. So just really fluffy, you know, being constantly swirled up in different directions with the inlet being right there. So a lot of this shell bits or shell hash was on this southern tip. And I'm imagining there's some good shells out here, like after a storm. I've seen a YouTube video where a lady, she was shelling and found lots of big shells out here, lots of knobbed whelks. And I mean, this is the middle of the day, so I'm sure all the early birds got anything large that washed up. But I'll go check the water in a little bit. Let's check out this sea whip. They do come in a lot of different colors. They have purple and red and orange and yellow like this one. Yay! A whole angel wing. Okay, I will take it. The first angel wing find. And a channeled duck clam, or also known as a sailor's ear. Ooh, let's check out this knobbed whelk. Oh, yikes. Okay. It is broken, but look at that. That looks like a rose to me. So I am gonna hold on to that one. I think that's so pretty when you find different art forms in broken shells.
What the shells are, I don't know.
In your tennis ball? That's not a tennis ball, that's a golf ball. You said tennis ball. It's a golf ball. Oh, Connor, he is not into sports. He is totally into mechanics and anything electronic. Loves taking stuff apart and building them together. Let's see what else is up here. If anything, I'm not having very much luck, and we've been walking for a little ways around here. Let's check out this pile. Ooh, there's some pretty nacre of this pin shell. That's the beautiful iridescence. That is gorgeous. A sawtooth pin shell next to a rusty distichia. And that's all I really found in those shell piles. So I'm going to head out to the water here and see what I can find, if there's anything rolling around, since now we're more on the ocean side rather than the inlet side. Let's see. Any rollers? Oh, there's one. Let's check that out. Oh, that looks pretty big. I was very shocked to pull this one out. That is a gorgeously aged knob whelk. It's got a perfect little twist on the bottom. That's stunning. And that pretty much wrapped up the beach walk. It was a long walk out there. Didn't find too much, but I think there's some really good potential, so I'm going to give it another shot. These are my best finds from the tip of Amelia Island, and this was, wow, this was really nice. This was the best find of the entire beach walk. But we're going to head over to Little Talbot Island next. Walking down to the beach on the boardwalk here, now at Little Talbot Island State Park. Notice this pretty swallowtail, a palmettos or laurel swallowtail. Swallowtails are the largest butterfly species in the United States. There are a lot of angel wings at this beach, and it's not as windy as the last time I recorded over here. It was so windy, so it was nice that it was a little bit of a still day. Oh, Connor, making wheelies with Ella. If anything, she keeps quite entertained. Never a dull moment. Here's a couple more sailor's ears or channeled duck clam seashells. It was so nice being here on a calm day, and I just enjoy this vastness. It's so, like, look at the water. It's just creeping up. I don't see stuff like this very often on my home beaches or even on West Coast beaches. Completely drinking up the scenes here. Look at that. It's a mile to the beach and very beautiful. Little Talbot is one of the few remaining undeveloped barrier islands, and I sure hope it stays this way. Gotta hold on to our raw Florida as much as possible. They do suffer from beach erosion around here also, but it can naturally take its process. All right, so let's see what we can find. Some angel wings in a lot of these trees back here. There were a lot of shells to look through. Let's see, yeah, just all around this line, you can see all the shells just washed up. There's another angel over there. And let's see, here's another one, a Campeche angel wing, or Campeche. I'm not sure exactly how to say this type of shell because there is a city in Mexico spelt the same called Campeche, Mexico. So I'll just stick with Campeche. These trees are such works of art. I'm thinking family photo shoot, wedding photo shoot. What a stunning background that would make. So beautiful. All right, let's check out this angel wing under here. Okay, that might need a lot of cleaning, but I'll go ahead and collect it. Beautiful. I have noticed, though, one thing about these trees, when the sun is not really out, the bugs love to hang around these guys, and they do bite. Here's the entire speckled swimming crab. I'm not sure if it's dead or just the molt. Oh, I love a new shell find, and this is a new shell for me. It is an Atlantic wing oyster, and it gets its name from the asymmetrical, like wing-like structures, those hinge wings. Those are technically known as auricles. They are commonly found living in association with sea whips and other gorgonians, which they attach themselves by using little fibers called byssus to anchor them in place. A jackknife, clam, and an angel wing. Still heading north, gonna make it all the way to the tip of this island. Another jackknife, another Campeche angel wing, and these stay relatively smaller than the last angel wing that I found. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, a Florida fighting conch. Goodness, just finding the old rusty ones of these today. All right, let's see. We got another jackknife. That's a really pretty one. Looks like a long fingernail. Okay, and here is an angel wing. Yeah, see, these angel wings, they get a lot bigger than the Campeche ones. And I think these are prettier. That one is a little broken on the lip. And another Perak angel wing, a fallen angel wing. And these do stay pretty tiny, under 3 inches. And here is another angel wing, and these get mighty large. They can reach almost about 7 inches. So they're the big daddies of the angel wing world. Lots of sailor's ears in this little patch. A non-matching pair. You most likely will never see an exact pair unless you dig them out of a dead burrow or one washes out in a bad storm and freshly dies, because they're held together by the mollusk itself with the assistance of a little shell part called a bridge. So the halves are not joined at the hinge like most other bivalves. And I am here at the end enjoying the scene. Beautiful birds. And I walked out here all by myself, and Connor just showed up out of nowhere when I turned around. That boy walked all the way to find me. Got some little fish over there. And there were angel wings galore. That protruding part is called the spoon, which the muscles of the mollusk's foot attach to the shell. Now, at the time, we didn't know what this was, but after poking around the internet, I think this might be part of a 19th century shipwreck that gets buried and unburied with hurricanes. So that's pretty interesting, but I definitely, next time we're here, I'm going to ask the park ranger about that. And yet another angel wing. This is such a great area to find angel wings. I love all how the little shells just pop out when the wind just whoops across that sand. It's a horseshoe crab. There's another one right there. Connor got his own handful. He enjoyed running around the end of the island when he finally caught up with me. Poor kid. I can't believe he had to jog most of that way. And here is another fallen angel wing. I was so happy to find a few of these in Atlantic mud pittock. Here's another one of those Campeche angel wings, or Campeche angel wings, however you want to say it. They were everywhere over here. They were so littered. I had to just stop picking them up at one point. Oh, this is actually a false angel wing. Oh, look, Connor, it's a little angel wing. It sounds like a real one. It's small, just like the false. Those false angel wings, they don't get any bigger than about 2 inches, so they stay pretty tiny. They're the ones with the cardinal teeth holding them together. And here are my shell finds from Amelia and Little Talbot Islands. This area is just such a great place to collect angel wings. I had to pull myself away off this island towards the end, or I'd be here till sunset. I really like the whelk that broke into a rose. That's super nice. And I am happy with my new shell find, the wing oyster. And of course, that larger rustic whelk is just really, really pretty. And here are all the angel wings that did not even make it into my display. There was just so many. You can't have too many shells, right? Anyways, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, I leave you with this.